Good afternoon, everyone. Today I want to talk about a battle we all face, the battle between you and you. Not against the world, not against your peers, but against the person in the mirror. This is a battle we fight every day, whether we realize it or not. It's the battle of who we are versus who we want to become. And if we win this battle, there's no challenge out there that can defeat us. The truth is, the most formidable opponent you will ever face is yourself. It's your doubts whispering, you can't do it. It's your fears saying, what if you fail? It's the temptation to stay in your comfort zone when you know that growth lies on the other side of discomfort. But here's the good news, you're also your greatest ally. You have the power to outwork, outlast, and outgrow the version of yourself that's holding you back. The concept of personal accountability is a cornerstone of any meaningful journey of self-improvement and success, particularly when exploring the theme of use. At its core, personal accountability is about recognizing that we are our own greatest challengers and champions. It's about owning our choices, actions, and reactions, understanding that the responsibility for growth and transformation rests with us. When we embrace accountability, we empower ourselves to break free from excuses, rise above circumstances, and take charge of our lives with determination and purpose. The first step in cultivating personal accountability is self-awareness. It involves taking a hard look in the mirror and being honest about the habits, fears, or doubts that hold us back. This is not always an easy task, as it requires vulnerability and a willingness to confront our shortcomings. However, it is in this moment of reflection that true growth begins. By acknowledging areas where we have room to improve, we take the first step in the battle of you vis you. The speaker can encourage the audience to ask themselves tough questions. What's stopping me from reaching my potential? What am I avoiding? What changes can I make today to be better than I was yesterday? Personal accountability also requires rejecting the temptation to blame others or external circumstances for our challenges. It's easy to point fingers at situations or people as obstacles, but true accountability means understanding that while we cannot always control what happens to us, we can control how we respond. This mindset shift empowers individuals to take ownership of their journey, knowing that their reactions, decisions, and efforts are within their control. The speaker might highlight examples of individuals who overcame adversity by refusing to let external factors dictate their success, emphasizing that our greatest victories often come from within. Accountability is not about being perfect, it's about being committed. It's the understanding that progress requires consistent effort and the courage to keep going, even after setbacks. The speaker can reinforce this idea by acknowledging that everyone stumbles and makes mistakes. It's part of being human. What sets accountable individuals apart is their willingness to learn from those mistakes, to get back up and to keep pushing forward. This resilience becomes a key weapon in the fight of you vis you, as it transforms failures into lessons and challenges into opportunities for growth. Another critical aspect of personal accountability is setting clear goals and holding oneself to a solid. Without direction, it's easy to lose focus or become complacent. The speaker can emphasize the importance of creating a vision for oneself and working diligently to achieve it. This might involve setting measurable goals, developing new habits, or committing to consistent self-improvement. Accountability means not only setting these intentions, but also following through on them, even when it's difficult. It's about showing up for yourself every day, understanding that small, consistent actions lead to big changes over time. Personal accountability also involves recognizing the power of choice. Each day we are faced with decisions that shape our lives and define who we are. In the battle of you vis you, these choices determine whether we rise to the occasion or remain stagnant. The speaker might challenge the audience to reflect on the choices they make daily. Are your decisions bringing you closer to the person you want to be? Are you choosing discipline over distraction, growth over comfort, courage over fear? By framing accountability as a series of empowering choices, the speaker inspires listeners to take control of their paths and make decisions that align with their highest potential. Furthermore, personal accountability extends to how we handle our relationships and responsibilities. It's about being dependable, keeping our promises, and owning up to our commitments, not just to others, but to ourselves. When we hold ourselves accountable, we set a standard of integrity that earns trust and respect, both from others and within our own hearts. The speaker can emphasize that in the fight of you vis you, integrity is a powerful ally. It helps us stay true to our values and ensures that our actions align with our intentions. Personal accountability is a lifelong practice, not a one-time event. It requires daily recommitment and a willingness to adapt as we grow. The speaker might highlight that the journey of UVSU is ongoing, with each day presenting new challenges and opportunities for growth. By embracing accountability as a mindset and a way of life, we empower ourselves to continuously strive for excellence, to learn from our experiences, and to become the best versions of ourselves. Personal accountability is about realizing that we are both the problem and the solution in the battle of UVSU. It is a call to take ownership of our lives, to stop waiting for someone else to change our circumstances, and to recognize that the power to transform lies within us. Through accountability, we not only face our inner struggles, but emerge stronger, wiser, and more determined to live a life of purpose and fulfillment. Storytelling is one of the most compelling tools in any speech or discussion, especially when addressing a topic as introspective and universal as UVSU. The use of stories taps into the emotional core of the audience, bridging the gap between abstract ideas and personal experiences. Through storytelling, the speaker can make the theme more relatable and impactful, helping listeners see themselves in the narrative and inspiring them to take action in their own lives. A well-told story has the power to captivate an audience, holding their attention while conveying profound lessons. In the context of UVSU, storytelling becomes a way to illustrate the internal struggles that every person faces, making the concept deeply personal. For instance, the speaker might share a story of someone who battled self-doubt and overcame it to achieve greatness. This could be the tale of an athlete who trained tirelessly to conquer their limitations, a student who pushed through failure to excel, or an ordinary person who decided to make extraordinary changes in their life. By grounding the message in real-life examples, the speaker brings the abstract idea of self-battle into vivid, relatable focus. The relatability of these narratives is key. Everyone faces inner conflicts, whether it's overcoming fear, breaking bad habits, or striving for a goal that feels out of reach. By sharing stories that mirror these common experiences, the speaker fosters a sense of connection with the audience. Listeners realize that they are not alone in their struggles, and that others have faced and conquered similar challenges. This sense of shared humanity not only inspires but also reassures, reminding the audience that growth is a universal journey. Personal stories from the speaker can be particularly powerful in this context. When the speaker shares their own experiences of grappling with self-doubt, failure, or setbacks, it creates an authentic and vulnerable moment that resonates with the audience. For example, the speaker might talk about a time when they were their own worst critic, questioning their abilities or decisions, only to discover that perseverance and self-belief were the keys to their success. These first-hand accounts humanize the speaker, making their message more credible and relatable. The audience sees that even those who appear confident and accomplished have faced internal battles, which encourages them to confront their own challenges with renewed determination. In addition to personal stories, universal narratives also play a significant role in emphasizing the theme of UVSU. These are stories that reflect timeless struggles and triumphs, often found in history, literature, or popular culture. For example, the tale of someone who rose from humble beginnings to achieve greatness, despite overwhelming odds, illustrates the idea of overcoming inner limitations. Similarly, referencing well-known figures who achieved success after repeated failures, such as inventors, entrepreneurs, or leaders, provides a source of inspiration that underscores the importance of perseverance in the face of internal conflict. The structure of these stories also matters. A good narrative has a beginning, middle, and end with clear challenges, turning points, and resolutions. The speaker might begin by introducing a relatable struggle, then delve into the obstacles faced along the way, and finally highlight the breakthrough moment that led to triumph. For example, a story about someone struggling with procrastination might describe the frustration of missed opportunities, the decision to change, and the eventual joy of achieving a long-desired goal. This arc mirrors the audience's own potential journeys, making the lessons tangible and achievable. Incorporating storytelling into a speech on UVSU also allows the speaker to evoke a range of emotions. Stories can inspire hope, provoke thought, and even bring humor to a serious topic. For example, a lighthearted anecdote about the speaker's own mishaps in trying to form better habits can make the audience laugh, creating a moment of connection and reminding them that change is a process filled with ups and downs. At the same time, a deeply emotional story of someone who overcame great personal odds can bring the audience to tears, compelling them to reflect on their own lives and feel empowered to act. Another advantage of storytelling is its ability to simplify complex ideas. The theme of UVs, you can involve abstract concepts like self-discipline, growth, and resilience. Through relatable narratives, these ideas are brought to life in ways that are easy to understand and apply. For instance, rather than simply telling the audience to push through adversity, the speaker might share a story about a marathon runner who battled exhaustion and self-doubt in the final miles but found the inner strength to cross the finish line. This vivid imagery makes the concept of resilience more concrete, showing the audience what it looks like in action. Storytelling also allows for audience engagement, inviting listeners to reflect on their own experiences. After sharing a story, the speaker might pose questions to the audience. Have you ever faced a moment when you doubted yourself? How did you respond? What would you do differently next time? These prompts encourage introspection, helping listeners connect the narrative to their own lives. By framing the story as a mirror for the audience's experiences, the speaker transforms the message into a personal call to action. Ultimately, storytelling and relatable narratives are not just about entertaining the audience or filling time, they are about creating a lasting impact. Stories linger in the minds of listeners long after the speech is over. They provide a framework for understanding the theme worldview and offer a roadmap for facing their own internal battles. Through storytelling, the speaker plants seeds of inspiration that grow into motivation, resilience, and action in the lives of the audience. This timeless technique ensures that the message is not only heard but felt, remembered, and acted upon.